We will be having a little exercise, so grab yourself a pen and paper, and I will hand it over to our beautiful host, Inkin, for the introduction.
Thank you so much. Hello, beautiful people. A warm welcome also from me. My name is Inken, and I'm very happy to be a part of the Lightwire Collective hosting team. The Lightwire Collective is open to everyone who is looking for a safe space of connection, connecting with like-minded souls, for self-care, for empowerment, and for just a moment of being together with special people and getting ready for your upcoming week. So we are here every week at the same time to help you have this kind of consistency, because we all know when it comes to personal growth that consistency is a really important part. And we are still in our Manifesting May, which is a beautiful chapter of so much wisdom around the topic of manifestation. And our guide, our beautiful, beautiful Mimi, who is an amazing soul and just, yeah, such a lovely guide always. She created, I think, a very, very powerful session for us today. So I think we are all ready to jump with you. Let's jump into the quantum. I'm super excited for that because I can feel already there's something out in the quantum for all of us. So open your heart for Mimi and let's get started.
Thank you very much for that beautiful introduction, Inken. I am, as always, really grateful to be here. You are part of my family. You have been an important part of what I've achieved, and I'm really grateful for it. So this session is coming from my experience and from what I have studied, and it comes from different authors. So I normally read a lot and practice different things and make sure that I take the best out of each author to make my life a different experience, because as we all know, we are living an experience in this earth. So what I want is to make sure that I live the best experience in my life, and that I can see it from an adult and mature perspective, and always with gratitude. So today, that session has a lot of it, and we are going to talk about how to manifest to quantum jumping. But before that, I want you to, we will go through the concept of what exactly you want to manifest. So normally we see quantum jumping with different, analyzing it differently, considering a mind and emotions and what do we want, and meeting the best version of ourselves in another dimension, because we know we are dimensional beings. However, manifesting also has its consequences. So, because we also are moving around the universe dimensions, and I want to touch a little bit of that in this introduction. And after the presentation and the first concept of manifesting, or what do you want to manifest specifically, we will have a small meditation in which you will meet the version of yourself that has already what you are looking for. And I hope this session helps at least one of you. And I want you to see this with an open mind. And the most important part that I always say in a session like this is try to see it from a kid's point of view, because they are the ones that never have limitations. So as we grow, we have limited beliefs, and then when we reach what we want, sometimes we are afraid of what we ask for, and then kids don't have that. Kids ask and they get, and are creative, and then they ask for something else. And if they made a mistake, then they don't stick to the mistake. They just let that go and continue. And this is how I'm seeing the life as we speak. Now I'm trying to have fun every day of my life and get the best out of this experience on Earth. So I'm going to start sharing the presentation with you, and at the end of the presentation, we will do the meditation. Probably I won't use music because every time I try to use music, never works. So I think the universe is trying to tell me something. And then we will have an open chat for discussion, okay, which won't be recorded. So I'm going to share my screen. Always happens something in my computer. Okay. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to think about what concept do we want to manifest, right? For me, I've been always looking for abundance, but I want to explain to you what abundance means for me. So to me, abundance means I do what I want when I want it and how I want it, how I want to do it. So it's not about having money. It's not about material things. It's more about be free. Be free to do what I want when I want, and the way I want to do it, and when I want to do it, right? So, and to be abundant means that sometimes, yes, I do need money to travel. I do need money to buy a house. I do need money to provide an education for my kids. I do need money to do many things on this earth. But I always think that money comes to me no matter what, and it's a tool for me. So if my bank account has 10 millions or 0 pesos, I don't care, because at the end of the day, it is just a tool. And when I need to do something, the tool arrives. So this is what I want you to do. So I will explain all the concepts, but at the end of the presentation, I will give you 5 minutes for you to write down exactly the concept that you want to manifest during our meditation. And then when you do the meditation, you will focus on that through visualization, okay? Normally, when we talk about manifesting or quantum jumping, we speak about emotions and the mindset, and that the energy creates, that the emotions create energy on the field, and that we do get what we want if we are in the proper mindset. But we never touch the universe dimensions, right? So in this case, I'm going to talk a little bit about these concepts. So it is said that the universe has 9 dimensions. So the first one is the center. Then the top one is a positive dimension. The bottom one is the second one has a positive and negative pole. Let's put it that way. Then into the left, you have the third dimension, which is observation and integration. And then when you have all these 3, you can see all the picture and react differently on the same situation, right? And when we have the first, second, and third and fourth dimension together, it is said that we are transcendents. So we watch, we integrate, we honor, we are grateful, and we act differently. And the basis between and let's say the integration of the 4 dimensions, it's called the matrix. So that's where we are moving. Looking this in another way, it means that when we are in our 4 dimension, we integrate expression, so the expression, experimentation, and we transcend, and time is relative, which means that when the time is relative, things will move faster. If you were looking for something or achieving something, it will come to you easily, effortlessly, and you will wake up one morning and you probably waited for something like a year ago, and suddenly it appears into your reality. This is how what Dr. Joe Dispenza says that is the becoming working on the fourth dimension is becoming nobody, nowhere, no space, no time, where the time is relative. So you don't have to work in this material world to make things happen. You just put yourself into the matrix as a conscious mind with emotions and the positive energy to reach what you want to reach. But talking about positive and negative, every time that you manifest, it's like you go within your life, like a shop, and you get things from there. But if you go too far away from your center, it's said that there is a magnetism that will drag you down to back to the center again. So if you go to the positive side of the matrix, is the magnetism, which some people calls the evil or the darkness, will try to drag you down back to the center, right? So that's why sometimes when we manifest, we also attract bad things, because it has to have a balance, right? So this is important to keep in mind. Then, as I was saying, in the fourth dimension, time is relative. Many things get solved. The process is speed up. So probably in the past, it used to take you years to reach, I don't know, to be promoted in your job, or to meet someone that you wanted to meet, or to get your family problems solved faster, because it's also like important, like family matters, or healthy issues, like somebody had cancer and then suddenly the cancer disappeared, no? Or you want new opportunities in your life. On the fourth dimension, if you do the integration and with gratitude and act differently with the right emotion, then you can see new opportunities coming to your life, no? And the most important part is that everything changes because you change. So you have a unified purpose, you have a mission, you integrate, and then you are grateful for it. It doesn't matter if it was a good experience or a bad experience. And it happened to me. Sometimes you ask for things and you don't necessarily realize that what you were asking wasn't necessarily good for you. But if you are good enough on manifesting, you get it. And then you will be afraid or scared or have a negative feeling about what you got, and like you will lose it. And I've seen people who have, for example, manifested money, and then they have lost that money because of a health issue, or because they don't know how to treat that money into the and to keep it and to make it grow. And so instead, everything goes back to the origin. So if we try to work on the fourth dimension, which is where we are at the moment, and I believe we all are, because we are here and we are sharing experiences with beautiful people who has done amazing things, like Viv in the past few weeks, and Inken in the past, well, since I met her, or Master Trent and Jane, and all of you guys have amazing stories to share. We have to make sure that we always look the things that we are looking to find with an open mind, and without having hard feelings, or knowing that we will also have to manage darkness, because when there is light, there's darkness, and we have to find a balance. So I'm not going to go a lot into the 5th to 9th dimension, but it is said that when we reach up to the 9th dimension, we can observe everything you have created from above. And no matter what happens, you always be grateful, and you will choose what is best for you. always keeping in mind that the time is relative, and you, while you reach this dimension, you can look at present, past, and future at the same time. Like there is no time. It's just one now, and you have you understand that you are nobody in no space, no time, and you work in the matrix creating. I think I'm far from there. Probably some of you are more advanced than I am. I'm still trying to create on the fourth dimension, and it's also said that we in this matrix have patterns or options that are created to remind us a lesson. So on the fourth dimension, what I always do, and I always advise now my daughters and some friends that are open up to these topics, is that no matter what happened into your life, you have to remember that everything passes. So nothing is permanent. Sometimes you are here, sometimes you are here, sometimes you are happy, everything is going well, and other times, because of the balance in this universe dimension, you might fall, but you have to go back on track again, and you are the one who chooses what to create. So the darkness for me is just like and this is some of the theory of the creators I was watching, and I will share on the Facebook webpage of Light Warrior Collective which ones, and some information, some material. The darkness for me is the one who creates the patterns, as the like a marketing team guy, or the marketing guy in a company, which he says, well, this is the product that you have, you have to choose, no, or you can use it. And what happened with us as a human beings in this experience is that we choose the product, and sometimes we don't need it. It's just because we believe we need it. We believe we need a lot of money to be happy. We believe we need a lot of friends, or dining and wining to be happy, or we believe that we need many material things to become better versions of ourselves, or and this is where the consumerism starts. But the darkness for me is just the thing that creates the patterns or the options, and we, or myself, I am responsible for what I choose, and I am responsible for what I do with my life, and I am responsible for what I want to achieve, how I want to achieve it, and I'm responsible to put my energy into the things that mean most for me, right? So if we are the ones who choose what we create, we are the ones that are responsible for our lives. So one thing that I always said to myself when I find myself like trying to blame somebody else about the result of what I have done is remind that I made the decision of choosing that specific pattern for my life, not eating well, not sleeping well, working in an environment that I don't like, or not giving additional time to my family, or things like that. And the consequences that I'm living are the result of those choices. So I go back to the beginning, and I'm like, okay, this is not what I want, and I choose different patterns or options in order for me to achieve my goals, or to become the person I want to become. So what we are going to try to do today is to transform our reality through quantum jumping, looking at the experience that we want to experience in this earth with the right mentality, and putting in the emotion we want to feel. So it doesn't matter if you visualize something, if you don't feel it, it won't work. It doesn't matter if you want to achieve something, if you still have in your mind that it's not possible to achieve it. And it doesn't matter if you have the emotion and the mentality, and when you go out to the world, you see that the experience is not there, and then you get disappointed, because that means that you are not doing it right. So you need to feel that you are already within the experience. It's not easy. Sometimes you see the reality and it's not showing on the same way you want to be, but at the end of the day, if you try to feel as if you have the experience already, or be grateful for what you currently have, or for what you are currently experiencing, considering that it's giving you a lesson, it will lessen it will lessen the burden of not seeing it in reality, and it will come to you because it's like letting go, which most of us know the concept of letting go. It's like letting go, like looking at the experience as if it's already there, like asking something from Amazon, or even watching in front of you, and even if it's not there, trying to see if it is there, and it will come to you. And I have some examples with that, huh? And the concept of that we exist in multiple realities and we choose different patterns is really important, because every time that we made a decision, every time that we choose a pattern or a choice, and we make a choice, we end up with a result. And that result, at the end of the day, has to do with the pattern that we choose, right? So again, we have to be responsible for what we choose, and we have to make sure that we are comfortable with the results of what we choose, right? And keeping in mind that in another reality, in another dimension, there's another version of yourself who took a different path in that space, and well, or no, nobody knows space, no time in the different reality, and that person achieved a different result. So meeting a different version of ourselves in another reality will help us to bring everything that person already experienced, but knowing what we want. Because if we don't know what we want, we can bring bad things to us as well. So the exercise on the meditation has to take into account these three things, no? The basic things that I took out from all the theory and the practice I've been doing is, as I said, find what you really want first, thinking that there are infinite possibilities. So the possibilities are like a shopping mall. Look at it as a kid, as if you were a kid with open mind. Make sure that you will feel responsible for your choices. Remember that life has a balance. So the darkness has a magnetism. So if you go too much to the light, you might be dragged down to the dark. So you have to be ready for it as well, no? If you are too far from the center, you will be dragged down to the center. And then you need to learn also to go through pain without being resentful or have fear or anger. Because if you feel fear or are resentful or feel anger, you get sick. It has happened to me many times. I had a bump in my chest. Everybody thought it was a tumor. And then I did something and it disappeared. Or at some point I asked to be free to do the things I wanted to do. And my husband got sick. He almost dies. And I felt responsible because at some point in my mind, I thought, oh, but to be free, he shouldn't be on the picture or something like that. So I was like, oh my God, I'm not saying that I manifested that. I'm just saying that everything gets like in your mind. And then if you feel sick, you get sick. If you feel resentful, fear, anger, or any negative emotion, you get sick. And if you get sick, you cannot think clearly. And then things that you have achieved in the past might go down to, yeah, it doesn't work like that. So make sure that when you do your manifesting topic and you just choose wisely, and that you are conscious that you will have to live in this earth with the consequences of that. Then when you meet your other the other version of yourself, you have to ask for what you need, the option that you choose. without needing to know the specifics on skills, mindset, or anything. So, as I said, you have to know that you have already chosen a pattern in that alternative reality, and that version of yourself already has that you want. So he got what you want. You don't need to know exactly what do you need to reach it. You just need to ask for the option that you want. Okay, and then you need to put the emotion in this entire experience. If for you works visualizing something that makes you happy, try to do that. If for you works, you remember when you were the most successful person, if it has to do to be successful, or how did you felt when someone who loved you kissed you or hugged you, do that, because that helps you to be in the emotion that you need in order to quantum jump with the right mindset and emotion, and to get what you want. And gratitude, as we all know, or most of us have spoke about, is very important, because even if you don't see the results immediately, if you are not grateful for the experience that you have, remembering that you are living this experience because it is giving you a life lesson, you won't be able to manifest or to succeed. And I'm not saying that if you don't, well, it has happened to me. That's why I say you won't be, but maybe you are lucky and you can find different ways. Who knows? No? And then it's also important that in the fourth dimension, you watch the patterns of others, because sometimes we are so focused on ourselves that we miss patterns of others that are actually impacting negatively what we want in this life, no? And I know we have said this in other sessions, but it's important to remember that we become and I do believe it, you become the person that you surround with people with. Like, for example, I love this group because I know this group is open-minded and with huge heart, that are trying to be good for others, and they are thinking about a mission and a legacy, and then every time I see, like, I don't know, Vivian's success, or Inken's success, or Masterclass success, or Jen's confidence, I just want to be like them, and I just want to become that. So I watch the patterns of others in order for me to achieve what I want as well, and to feel that emotion and to say, hey, oh, I'm with them and I can do my best and I will become the best version of myself. No? And finally, everybody has heard about this. We have to let go, and believing that it will become a reality, what you are asking for, if you are ready for it, when you are ready. If you think about it too much, and then it's like, oh, I need money, I'm lacking of money, money will never come to you. Or if you are like, oh, I want to meet someone because I feel lonely, the only thing that is going to repeat is that you are lonely. So you think about what you want and you let it go, and it will come to you. I have done manifesting since I learned this process with Joe Dispenza, like almost 5 years now, 5 years ago. So some of the things I have manifested, and these are probably bad examples of what we can manifest. And I think I'm getting into the point in which I now know what is important for me and what is not, and what type of experience I want to create in my life. Are these, like, for example, I heal myself, I moved to another country, I manifested winning the lottery for not a huge amount. It's just I just needed to pay a car for my daughter, and I didn't want to use credit card. So I said, oh, I use my credit card, but I don't like having debt. So I said, oh, I need this specific money. And believe it or not, the money I got was exactly the money I needed to pay the car for my daughter. As I said, I have no intention to become a multimillionaire, and because I know that the money is coming to me when I need it, so it's not important to me at all. I manifested a new partner with all the specifics that I wanted for that partner. And then I manifested my own business. Obviously, I act upon getting this because I had to make the choices. I manifested job offers, and the last ones that are the recent ones in the past month. I manifested a regional role in an international company, something I was looking for ages ago, and I thought that was not good enough, and I thought that was not going to make things happen, and it happened, and it was not. So I kept thinking of, oh, what if I got this role and I got it, and what if I got the next one and I got it in less than 4 months without pushing myself a lot. And the last one, which is the one I'm really proud of, is I had like family issues, let's put it that way, because I have a combined family. And I just decided that we had to have a strong family united. And I knew that was going to happen. And even though it had to do with many people, not only me, but my daughters, my current partner, my ex-partner, and the other kids and so on, now I'm living, to me, like a dream of a family working together towards helping each other and dealing with each other with kindness. And it's like, to me, that was like the best thing, because in the past I used to think that was impossible to see, and now it's a completely opposite history. So as I said, manifestation has a had the dark side. While I manifested these things, I also had ups and downs, and I had to live with the consequences, and I had to move forward and keep saying that everything moves, nothing is permanent. And it has helped me to see my life from a different perspective. Like sometimes I don't react in the same way I used to react when I was younger, or I can see myself and the vision of my life. And even if some bad things are happening, I I I am grateful for what I'm getting, and I am well, at the end I'm at peace, because I know that it's not going to remain. So bad things will happen, but I'm grateful for the experience. So that is helping me to manifest what I want, and when I want it. Let's put it that way. You have now, I hope that presentation was useful for you, because, and I think, I know it's too much, a lot of information, and probably I need to put it a little bit more down to earth, and give more examples of what I, what I have done. In order for me to be centered and to understand the darkness and the light and the dimensions we work through. But I hope that with the next exercise, that you can, thank you very much for your kindness. With the next exercise, you can think about one thing that you want to manifest, and then we will do the meditation focusing on that. So you have uh, 3 minutes, because I think I extended myself a little bit more than I had to. And we will start the meditation after that. Okay? 1 minute left. Francisca, I'm really happy to see you here today. Okay, so now it is time. Please make sure that you are in a comfortable position. So you can now begin today's travel. Softly close your beautiful eyes and make the conscious choice to go into a journey using the power of your consciousness to explore a parallel reality. Remember that this current lifetime that you are in right now is not the only reality that exists. You will quantum jump into another reality for the purpose of gaining wisdom, healing, self-discovering, or whatever you choose today. You will learn and grow through meeting a different version of yourself that exists in another reality through quantum jumping. By embracing the journey that you are going on today, you will open up to new possibilities. May it open your mind and heart to the vastness of your soul and the eternal nature of your being. Now, relax deeply into your seat. Relax your body. And enjoying the calmness within this moment. Remember, this is a secure space. So at any time during your quantum jumping, you can bring your consciousness back to your current lifetime. Feel your body relaxing here peacefully. Allow your breath to become a little bit slower and deeper. Feel any tension in your body dissolving. Feel your mind sink deeper into the unknown. Put your hands into your heart and feel it soften and surrender. Feel the energy of your heart full of gratitude. Allow it to enable you to feel peace and comfort. Can you hear the beats? Can you feel the beats? You are alive. And it is time for you to leave your body and the life as you know into quantum jump into another reality. by traveling through your mind as your human body rests peacefully in this space. See how softly and lightly you lift out of your body. See yourself floating above your body for a moment. Turn around and look at your body. You are so free, full of light. It is time for you to go. You can see the roof of your house and travel up towards the stars. You keep going up into the universe, feeling eager and excited to go on a journey today to discover yourself, to heal, to grow, and to learn new abilities. You are now traveling beyond the earth. Look back at the earth and see how colorful it is. Allow the earth colors to make you feel full of gratitude in this lifetime. The colors are making you feel so thankful for being alive. And also to make you realize that there is more out there for you. That you are in your way to discover and remember more parts of your soul, and that the other reality that can be accessed by you will allow you to gain wisdom so you can apply it back on earth. Now, turn around and look out at the universe painted with stars, planets, and beauty. And in front of you, in the distance, slightly to your left, observe a golden portal of light spinning like a vortex in which you can sense a strong jet of energy. This is the doorway to quantum jump into another reality. See a light appearing at the end of this portal. That is the reality that you are doing the quantum jump into. You are ready now. Begin to float towards the portal. Feel yourself being attracted to it. You know that there is so much for you to discover there. As you stand in front of the portal and about to quantum jump, set the intention to jump into the reality that is for your highest good. Be open to perceiving the reality that might bring you wisdom, healing, knowledge, or everything that you can bring forward into this current lifetime. As if there was something specific you wanted to gain access to, and set the intention. Perhaps meeting a spirit guide or a loved one will help during this quantum jumping. Or seeing what the highest possible reality is for you. Set your intention knowing that what will be revealed to you is for your highest good. Visualize what you are looking for. You can see yourself as if you were looking into the mirror. That person in front of you is the person that you admire, that you are eager to become, that you are eager to bring with you at the experience on earth. Look directly into your eyes in front of you. And ask yourself what is it that you are looking for? Be confident, because what you are seeing is someone who already has what you are asking for. Be grateful for what you are receiving. Give yourself a hug, a kiss, a handshake. Say thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you are doing for me today. Blink your eyes closed, knowing that the next time you open your inner version, you will be in a higher vibration that will allow you to experience a different reality. Go back to the golden portal, feeling that you are now immersed into your new reality. Take a moment to feel around. Notice the environment. Perhaps you are experiencing a shift in your personality. You feel more confident, wiser, happier. As you look around, experience the colors, the textures, the smells. Look back and send love to the other version of you. The other version of you is waving at you and saying, everything is going to be all right. You got this. And he's saying to you, remember, in your reality, you might look like the correct version of yourself, but you might look completely different. Allow yourself to believe in it. Say goodbye one more time and cross that golden portal. Go back to your body, and while entering your body, be grateful for what you have experienced and for what you are going to experience next. And trust that everything you have asked for is coming to you. And now, let go. Let go of any expectation. Let go of it, how it will happen. Let go of what you think you need to experience. So curiosity remains open to the infinity infinite possibilities and potentials that might be revealed to you. Feel your body joining your soul again. Put your hands on your heart again. And say thank you one more time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this experience and for what is coming next. And now it is time for you to come back to this timeline, feeling renewed, wiser, happier, and healthier. When you are ready, open your eyes.